Welcome again to Living Room Request.
Hello there, that's Patricia Hammond, as you all know by now.
Redman there.
And we're going to do some slower songs today, in case you haven't yet recovered from the drama of Charles Ives earlier on this week.
Yes. We're going to be doing Il pleut dans ma chambre.
Beautiful.
By Trenet for Rog. So we know that means solo from Matt. A Rog request means solo from Matt.
It also means some other things. So get ready and buckle up.
Oh. There you go. It was all about rain.
I was trying to get a few raindrops in there.
Yeah.
And wooden and droppy sounds.
It's one of those songs I call it from the genre cheerful no matter what. Because basically the whole thing is it's raining in my bedroom. I'm on my bed. But hey, I could sing about it because it's, all sorts of whimsical things.
I'll move the drum if you hold that for one sec.
What's coming next? Oh, yes. Whoops. Now this next one. Thank you, Rog. Thank you, Rog. The next one is from John, and we had to transcribe this because nobody's ever written it down as far as I know, and I've asked a lot of experts. This comes from an album put out by Elsa Lanchester and Charles Lawton. Charles Lawton just speaks a few pompous introductions, in my opinion. She did 3 LPs in the 50s or 60s, early 60s, late 50s. Correct me on it, write in the comments. And this one is evoking the naughty 90s in New York. It mentions dailies, it mentions Boston, it mentions Delmonico's restaurant. And basically in the naughty 90s, women wore low-backed dresses to titillate the men and possibly the women as well. Well, certainly, because basically that was pretty erogenous. Basically, this is about, and I'm not kidding here, this is literally about 1890s back fetishism.
So thanks for your request, John.
Yes.
Using Living Room Request for what it's for, to request songs that you're not going to hear anywhere else ever again, apart from the original version.
Doesn't flag us for that word, and if they do, then I shall have to edit and put a little blank.
Oh, yeah, you will. Yeah. Okay, we'll subtitle.
Hopefully we don't need to.
Thanks so much for your request.
It's called I'm Glad to See Your Back. It's a study in apostrophes, this. I had just been up to Boston for the tryout of a play. It had only been a fortnight that I'd been away. In my dressing room at Daly's on the night of the premiere, I heard my door close gently, and I knew that he was there. My fingers were all thumbs, you can fancy my dismay. My cheeks, I know, were scarlet as I heard him say, I'm glad to see your back, Helen. It's nice to see your back again. I've not forgot your promise, you see I took you up. I didn't waste a moment, I came to look you up. And since I'm here, perhaps, my dear, you'll let me hook you up. I'm glad to see your back. I had met him for the first time when he bought me a bouquet. We had sat a while and chatted in a friendly way. Then he took me to Delmonico's for oysters and champagne, and I thought it only courtesy to ask him back again. I came back from the powder room, and as he held my cloak, his mustache brushed my shoulder before he spoke. I'm glad to see your back, Helen. It's great to see your back again. I'd follow it to Boston, but that would never do. I shouldn't like competing with the entire Harvard crew. Your face may be your fortune, but I like a different view. I'm glad to see your back. We were married at St. Patrick's, and the subsequent barrage of rice was disconcerting in my daring décolletage. I often tell my husband that my gowns are cut too low, and my friends I know are wondering just how far he'll really go. But I found it is quite fruitless to protest and turn away, for every time I turn around, I hear him say, I'm glad to see your back, Helen. It's nice to see your back again. That enigmatic smile of Mona Lisa, it is true, has a certain fascination, but I I venture entre nous. If she turned about, she couldn't hold a candle, dear, to you. I'm glad to see you're back. When we run into a person whom we met before someplace, we say, the name escapes me, though I recognize the face. But my husband's memory operates on quite a different tack. A face means nothing to him, but he can't forget a back. Though my charms are not ignored by other gentlemen I've found, they seem quite lost on him until I turn around. I'm glad to see you're back, Helen. It's nice to see you're back again. I'm generous, you must admit. I stand behind your chair. I let my rivals revel in your smile, your eyes, your hair. The facade is superlative, but other derriere. I'm glad to see your Yeah, there we go. Thank you, John. That was unusual.
That was an unusual request, and I just realised that this plectrum needs a bit of work.
I love. Oh, does it?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Well, they
English?
don't wear evenly, of course. So it's got like ridges.
He uses them.
Right.
Uses
Okay.
them.
So I
Fancy
just want to tell you that if you enjoy the selection of music, you can click thumbs up, can't they? Thumbs up.
That would be good.
And they can also click
The more the better.
subscribe to the channel. That's about all you can do on a smart TV. So I'll tell you the rest, which is the following. Go to patriciahammond.com/request to make a request, or you can go to patreon.com/patriciahammondsongs to join us there to support videos that aren't living room requests directly. And
Very much
the general
appreciated.
work that we want to do, if you want to support it without making your own requests, which is £33 or equivalent.
We're going to make some Patreon content, especially for Patreon soon.
Absolutely.
Like rehearsals.
Oh yeah,
Me getting into
if you
my
love this,
outfits.
you'll love it. Okay, so we got a song for James now. While I get my contra.
Oh, he's going to get his contra, James. He's bringing out his contra for your request. I don't know how many times Noel Coward's songs receive the contra guitar treatment. Certainly,
A couple
if
of
they
times
do,
by us.
Certainly, if they do, it's probably, unless it's us, it's very rarely with all those bass strings.
No. Yes.
We got all the notes of the scale there, really. I mean, you can do every key.
Thank you for choosing this one. But it joins us have a request by John, who we've just heard, for also No Coward song for the same period. So
This is from Bittersweet from 1929. And I've met Hugh Quino, who was in that show. He was
Incredible.
102 when I met him in Vevey. Wonderful fellow. Yeah. a jumble indeed, and in my efforts to succeed, I've had to formulate a creed. I believe in doing what I can, in crying when I'm lost, in laughing when I choose. Hey-ho, if love were all, I should be lonely. I believe the more you love a man, the more you give your trust, the more you're bound to lose. Although when shadows fall, I think if only somebody splendid really needed me, someone affectionate and dear, cares would be ended if I knew that he wanted to have me near. But I believe that since my life began, the most I've had is just a talent to amuse. Hey-ho, if love were all.
There you go, and you got the verse as well.
In the key it was printed in 1929. It's up there. You don't expect to have a microphone in 1929.
No, this is a parlour instrument, but we are in the parlour after all.
Literally.
Parlour room request.
It was going to be called Parlor Presents. It was going to be called all sorts of things. I don't know what it... Living Room Request was like so many of those names where you say the thing that's obviously it. And then that becomes the name.
Well,
but anyway, thank you so
that's
much
3
for coming into our
songs. That's all we
parlour.
do. 3 songs just for you, the audience of Living Room Request.
Actually, if you go back to the first ones, there's a lot more of them.
Well, there are.
We started being silly. and
But you
having
can
like
also
20.
find the request of all the songs in the description. And you can join Patricia on Instagram there at patriciahammondsongs. But for now, we'll see you later.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for
They're
watching.
fascinating.
Bye-bye.